Acrobat offers the ability to add features well beyond the basics of the Acrobat interface to your forms to trigger quite a few different things, and this is scripting that you actually write out. So I want to talk about what that means, and we will be going through JavaScript within this course, getting you information on specific scripts that you can use within your forms, and it'll also make you familiar with JavaScript in general so that you can begin to expand upon the scripts within this course and really add some nice features to your forms that are not available within Acrobat directly. So I'm going to move over to the hand portion just to make this form look a little easier to see. Now, an example of this would be, let's say somebody types in a particular department on this form when they fill it out. And what I want to be able to do is adjust the email address of where this form is going based on what they put in this particular field. Now that's just an example of some of the types of things that you can do. Let's also say that if this form was not reviewed, in other words, if there's nobody in the signature field who has signed it, what I want to do is give the user a message that pops up, and it won't allow them to go into the approved by field if nobody has reviewed it yet. Another example would be if the last updated by date is too old compared to today's date, what we can do is trigger a message advising them that they need to go out and get the updated version of this form. So that kind of gives you a taste of some of the things you can do within your form, but if you want to do those, they're not available through the menus, through the toolbars, the navigation pane, or any of the task panes in the right-hand side. You add these using a program called JavaScript, and you specifically type out the script within your form to get it to accomplish exactly what you want. The area where you do that, and I'll go ahead and choose the select an object and just pick a form field. If I double click a form field, we have all of these other fields available, but if I go into the actions area, what we can actually do is run a JavaScript, and that is a script that you code and add to your form or form fields within this area, and it triggers that JavaScript to run, and you are coding those specific scripts for specific tasks that you want to do. So any of those examples I gave you about what we can do with some of these form fields are available to do using JavaScript. So what we're going to do is take a look at the Run a JavaScript action within the field properties, and every form field has this available to it to trigger different types of things that we want to do. And JavaScript is the language we need to use. However, JavaScript is a little bit different when working with Acrobat than it is when working in other programs that use JavaScript. So we're going to look at Acrobat-specific JavaScript scripts. And these are scripts that, with some slight modifications, you can use across any of your forms. So we'll start to build you a JavaScript library of scripts that you have available to use within your own forms. So that is how you can add capabilities to your PDF forms beyond what Acrobat can do. We need to run a JavaScript, and those scripts have to be created and added in specific locations within your form in order to accomplish certain results. So that is a brief overview of how to extend features within Acrobat for your forms and form fields by running a JavaScript. We'll start building the actions for this Run a JavaScript and start building some scripts within Acrobat.